Hello friends, we are studying chapter 5th of our class 9th Science and CRT, that is the fundamental unit of life or the cell. In previous lecture we studied about the nucleus structure, DNA, nuclear membrane and DNA packaging. And you will remember that I have told you about the type of cell, that is unicellular or multicellular, on the basis of number of cell. Now today we will learn about two types of cells on the basis of type of nucleus present, that is prokaryotic or and the eukaryotic cell or organisms. So prokaryotic organisms, let's take the first one, that is the prokaryotic organisms. Prokaryotic organisms are the organisms in which the nuclear region of the cell, prokaryotic organisms, or you can say prokaryotic cell. So prokaryotic organisms are the organisms in which the nuclear region of the cell is poorly developed or poorly defined due to absence of nuclear membrane. In the cell of prokaryotic organisms, the nucleus is not well defined. There is absence of nuclear membrane, okay, absence of DNA binding protein, as we have studied in last chapter, a name that is histone protein which binds DNA wraps itself around this protein. In prokaryotic organism, the DNA is not bind to anything and it is free in the cytoplasm, not confined in any nuclear membrane. Okay, so true nucleus is absent and the nucleus present is known as nucleoid, genophore या incipient nucleus. Okay, why prokaryotic? Pro means primitive, karyotic means nucleus. So primitive nucleus, organisms having primitive nucleus. Which nucleus are primitive? In which nuclear membrane is absent and the genetic material is freely placed in the cytoplasm. Now such undefined nuclear region is called nucleoid. One more point in this prokaryotic organism, that they also lack the cell organelles. We have studied what is cell organelle. Cell organelles are the parts of cell which are developed to perform a specific function. Likewise in our body there are organs to perform specific function. Each organ is allotted with a specific function. So in cell each organelle is given a specific function to perform. Okay, and in prokaryotic organism there is lack of these cell organelles, and function of these cell organelles are performed by poorly organized part of cytoplasm. All the functions are in prokaryotic organism are performed in cytoplasm with different kinds of proteins, pigments, etc., but there is no special structure for a given function. Okay, on the other hand, eukaryotic organism, the name itself says U means advanced and karyotic means nucleus. Karyotic का मतलब nucleus. So organisms with advanced nucleus. And what is the sign of advanced nucleus? The nucleus with well developed nucleus with nuclear membrane. Okay, presence of DNA binding protein and other types of protein required for the nuclear functions, and a well developed nuclear membrane. So the organisms or the cell of the organism in which the genetic material is confined within the nuclear membrane or is in the nuclear vicinity is known as eukaryotic cell. And this type of nucleus is a true nucleus. In eukaryotic organisms there is presence of cell wall. Oh sorry, not cell wall, cell organelles. Presence of cell organelles. Now interesting fact here is ribosomes is a type of cell organelle. And what is the function of ribosome? Ribosome, simply remember it, I will make you understand this later. Ribosomes produce proteins. Ribosomes are the protein factory of cell. प्रोटीन सेल में कौन बनाता है? राइबोसोम. ठीक है, राइबोसोम प्रोटीन बनाते हैं. सिर्फ राइबोसोम ही एक अकेला सेल ऑर्गेनल है जो दोनों यूकारियोटिक प्रोकारियोटिक दोनों में पाया जाता है, वरना ऐसा कोई भी सेल ऑर्गेनल नहीं है जो दोनों यूकारियोटिक और प्रोकारियोटिक में पाया जाए। राइबोसोम्स डिफरेंस हो सकता है, टाइप ऑफ राइबोसोम अलग होते हैं। प्रोकारियोटिक में 70S राइबोसोम होता है, यूकारियोटिक में 80S राइबोसोम होता है। यूकारियोटिक में राइबोसोम दो सेल ऑर्गेनल के अंदर पाया जाता है, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, क्लोरोप्लास्ट। ओके, यूकारियोटिक में राइबोसोम दो सेल ऑर्गेनल के अंदर भी पाया जाता है, दैट इज माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, क्लोरोप्लास्ट। वी विल read it further in next sections. So in eukaryotic ribosome is present in two places, cytoplasm में और दो सेल ऑर्गेनल्स में। प्रोकारियोटिक में कोई सेल ऑर्गेनल होता ही नहीं है, तो वो फ्रीली साइटोप्लाज्म में होता है। नाउ देयर इज डिपिक्शन ऑफ द पिक्चर ऑफ प्रोकारियोटिक एंड यूकारियोटिक सेल। एज यू कैन सी हियर, प्रोकारियोटिक सेल, prokaryotic cell has a simple structure. The nucleus is not confined within a nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is absent, proteins is absent, so no chromosomes are found in prokaryotic cell. Why no chromosomes are found? Because there are no proteins, so DNA never binds to protein or never condenses to from chromatid and then chromosome. Okay, so there is no chromosome during cell division, and DNA is in the DNA or the genetic material is in the cytoplasm. Okay, no distinction of genetic material and cytoplasm. Only ribosome is the only cell organelle present. And inclusion body or storage body which store carbohydrate, proteins or fats. Okay, this is the plasma membrane. Nucleoid means not true nucleus, false nucleus. Whereas as you can see in eukaryotic cell, there is a complex structure. Every function is given to a specific cell organelle. So there is a division of labor or compartmentalization of the cell. Okay, this is, you can see there is a nucleus with a double membrane, nuclear membrane. Okay, cell organelles, let us say some cell organelles like endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, endoplasmic reticulum, it provides site for ribosome to make proteins, lysosomes for digestion of waste material, mitochondria for energy production, ribosomes, as you know, protein synthesis. Okay, centriole for cell division. So each function is given to us specific cell organelle, but in prokaryotic there is no cell organelle except ribosome. Let us further go to cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is the fluid content of the cell. Let me make this clear to you. Let's say this is the cell. Okay, this is the cell. Now cell, two parts, outer coverings. If I remove cell wall from cell, then the rest of the part is protoplasm. Okay, protoplasm. Now protoplasm is of two things, nucleus and cytoplasm. Hope you are understanding well. Nucleus, cytoplasm. Okay, protoplasm means nucleus, cytoplasm, both together makes the protoplasm. Nucleus, cytoplasm. Now cytoplasm contain cell organelle and deuteroplasm. For your knowledge, deuteroplasm is the liquid material or fluid substance of cytoplasm. Okay, this is a division of the cell for your understanding. Cell wall, if I remove cell wall, then the remaining part is protoplasm. In protoplasm there are two things, nucleus and cytoplasm. If I remove nucleus, then the remaining fluid content with cell organelle is cytoplasm. Okay, Now, cytoplasm is the fluid content inside the plasma membrane. So the area within, or the content within the plasma membrane, is protoplasm. And if I remove nucleus from the protoplasm, the remaining content is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm contains two things: cell organelles and deuteroplasm. The fluid content is deuteroplasm and the remaining is cell organelle. Cytoplasm is the main arena of cellular activity. It provides water, proteins, everything required for cellular activities. It provides site for chemical reactions necessary to keep the cell in the living state. Okay, cytoplasm, as we already know, contains specialized cell organelles in eukaryotes. Prokaryotes cytoplasm is present, but there is no specialized cell organelle. In eukaryotes, specialized cell organelles are present in cytoplasm. Okay, hope you understand up to this. In the next lecture, we will study about different cell organelles, be it endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, plastid, and so on. Okay, thank you.